like my list starts to get totally unhinged after this. I don't care what everybody has to say on Twitter or anywhere that these movies are stupid and they don't have a plot and whatever. I love Godzilla. I love Godzilla movies. I'm never gonna apologize for having fun at the movies and turning my brain off for a little bit and just watch a big monkey and a big lizard fight. It is so much fun. Actually, I think this one did much better than Godzilla versus Kong in the story with the humans. I know everybody complained about that they said that they really didn't have anything to do there. They were just kind of like on the side. But I feel like they actually kind of gave the humans a little bit more purpose this time. They kind of joined the fight a little bit more too. Like, I absolutely love Dan Stevens, and he's like basically their vet. And he's hilarious in this movie. And I thought it just got really touching too with the story with Gia and her mom, because she's a teenager now, so she's going through all this teenager stuff, and the mom is kind of having this issue where she's like, uh-oh, we're gonna find people she can relate to. She's gonna want to leave me, and I'm sure a lot of people have already seen it, but I'm not gonna spoil it just in case. But it that part of it was so cute. Like, I think that actually made me cry. And then of course you have if you're gonna watch it for Godzilla, he's not in this movie so much. He's kind of like a side character a little bit more. This is more Kong's story. And I never really liked Kong too much before, but after this movie, I adore him. He's so good. And the thing is that you see these characters like Kong, Godzilla. Obviously, they can't speak, but they give them so much personality that you don't really need them to be speaking to each other to know what each of them is thinking. And it's just really fun just to watch them go through this whole movie. And of course, everybody knows that Godzilla has beef with Kong, and they kind of have to team up in this one. So it was just fun. And I'm never going to apologize for loving these kinds of movies. It's so good.
I had a blast watching this film.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Godzilla -1 is hits me differently, and that was an incredible film. But this was a blast. This was a blast. I love Kong, and trying to like, come on, Zilla, work with me here, work with me.
Savage.
I had a lot of fun. Would anyone else on the panel see this film?
Yeah, but you've got Godzilla. I mean, look.
Okay.
Here, the thing is, Godzilla -1 compared to Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire.
But that's not even fair.
No, I honestly don't put them in the same thing. If you want a more serious movie, yes, Godzilla -1. If you just want to have fun and just turn your brain off, Godzilla X Kong.
It's true.
This is the first, really the first Bach I'm seeing, Fletcher, from Robert Meyer Burnett. I mean, look, his arms are crossed. He's not happy about Godzilla.
Here's the thing. I'm a Godzilla guy. I'm a
Do
Godzilla
it, man.
guy.
Do it. Come on.
I
Tell
am,
me.
and
Tell
I feel like I got my Godzilla. He was done dirty, because Godzilla has a kid, Minya, and I felt that this is the Americans bringing in their monster and choosing to shine a light on Kong and making him more important than Godzilla. And I feel it was racist. I feel it was classist. I feel everything
what?
about this.
Wait, hold on.
We needed.
Meyer Burnett finds Godzilla X Kong racist.
Come on, man. It's racist against Godzilla. It's specious. It's specious. That's what we call it.
It's not even a
cultural appropriation.
Totally.
Total.
No, I'm of course jesting. I'm kidding here. But no, in all honesty, look, here's the thing about what's interesting about King Kong is, 'twas beauty that killed the beast. And King Kong is a classic American monster, but this idea of bringing him and making him big enough on the same level of Godzilla just rubs me the wrong way, man. And they did it. The Japanese did this in the 60s. They made their own King Kong movies.
You see what you did, Lily?
No.
Didn't know.
No. I mean, come on. King Kong has an Iron Man Infinity Gauntlet in this movie.
That's cool, man.
It's
Come on,
hilarious.
it's fun.
I love it.
It's what are we talking about here? This is a Hollywood flex and silly. Come on.
Okay, you're right, but still, it doesn't have to be. You could actually, like the first Godzilla, Gareth Edwards' 2014 Godzilla. They did a pretty interesting job. You know, they always shot Godzilla from a street level for the most part, like the human viewpoint, and it worked pretty well. I mean, Godzilla was terrifying, and Kong Skull Island, that was actually a legitimately pretty great movie.
Yeah, that's cool too.
You know, I really like that. But
you got something answered. You calling it racist, man? What's going on here?
This is Godzilla, but you have to understand it's racist against Godzilla. So just to be clear,
all right.
Yeah, because they think they think Kong is superior, and I don't like that.
The audience is probably what messed it up because 2014 is such a good movie, so I agree. But I think it had a lot to do with the audience being like, well, we didn't get enough shots of Godzilla, guys. We didn't get enough action shots. So the audience was pretty much the reason that they ruined what the tone of the movies that they were kind of going for. So then I think they picked up this like more goofy.
Well, you know what's interesting, I think, about these movies. And by the way, I'm kidding. I'm jesting about all this stuff. I mean,
this is amazing. This is like the most robust talk we've had. It's
I can't believe this is the one that broke.
Not challengers, not like the aesthetics of
but here's the thing.
Spanish cinema. But
I know.
Go ahead.
I do think though that Americans could have done a Godzilla movie that isn't just a goof. And this borders on, it's really goofy. And then when you see what they can do with a Godzilla -1, or even the last Toho Godzilla movie, Shin Godzilla, where they treated Godzilla as a natural disaster, and it was told from the Japanese sort of the FEMA perspective, like how do they manage when Godzilla rolls ashore? How do they manage that as a disaster? That was a really interesting take. I mean, Godzilla celebrated his 70th birthday. So, since I think this year, 1954 was the first Godzilla film, so 70 years old. That's pretty impressive with how many different, and there's been 3 eras of Godzilla movies. I guess this would be a new era, but Godzilla versus Kong, or Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire.
I'd like to move on.
No, this is the most engaging, most.
I just want to read some comments.